days. In 2000, I wasn't born. Like I watched a video those days back then when I was doing O levels, after O levels, I guess. I learned about that. So there was something called Blackberry phone. There was Blackberry phone before iPhones was released. Before iPhones was released, there was something called Blackberry phone. This Blackberry phone got very famous people because it had a keyboard in it. That phone with a large screen and a keyboard. It was something like this. It was very cute. It was very cute. There are a lot of buttons here. Like all the keyboards are keyboard එක මේකේ තියෙනවා. The keyboard is here and there's a screen. Big keyboard is there. So those days people Nokia phones and everything, they had only 9 buttons. They had only 9 or something around that they only had. But this phone, it had the whole keyboard in it. So you can press on the letters at once. But in Nokia phones, there's like number 1 in front of number 1, you have A, B, C. So you have to press 3 times if you want to press C. So that concept, this Blackberry phone took over and then they created this keyboard and then that became a marketing strategy. And then Blackberry phone came out of the market and then it got very famous. Until the iPhone came. Until the iPhone. Because this is the thing. People, these guys, iPhones, now Apple was the first company to release a touch phone. Fully touch phone. Right? Using your finger. Using a finger, the first touch phone was created by Apple. Blackberry was like, okay, if they can do that, we also will try to do that. And then they also released this phone. But that phone contained a lot of hardware errors. මේ කට්ටිය හදපු මේ smartphone එක touch එක, they had a lot of hardware issues. They had a lot of hardware issues and then what will happen is like a phone එක හරි ගියේ නෑ, like it was a failure. Then Blackberry was thinking, okay, we were fine with the keyboard phone. We were fine with the keyboard phone and we'll continue with that. And they continued like that. People from 2007, the day which the first iPhone was released, to 2013, there were only 4 iPhones released. Only 4 iPhones were released. But Blackberry released 30 phones within this time period. 30 phones within this time period. Okay? Imagine. 30 phones released within this time period. Everyone looked same. හරිද නිකන් මේ වගේ keyboard එක තියෙන නිකන් phone එකක්. And they went bankrupt. And then finally what happened is Apple bought Blackberry to their site. Again, that එක company ගත්ත සල්ලි දීලා. හරිද? So that's the thing. You have to be very strategic when you're doing an industry. හරිද? You have to be unique. You have to be unique. You don't have to be like අර unique මොකක් හරි එකක් කරන්න ඕනේ. You can copy but also be unique. Copy කරලා unique වෙන්න වෙනම වැඩක් කරන්න ඕනේ. අන්න ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ. හරිද? If you do the same thing again and again and again, what will happen is you will go bankrupt. So these industries are also same. හරිද? So you have to use more friendly method in order to do your thing. If you are starting a business or something in future, make sure that you do something new. People who make new things will go viral.